right, everybody. Welcome back to our final review. Okay, here we go on Friday. We're going to try to see how quickly we can get through this. Our first one is 3x minus 1 equals 8. So this is a two-step equation, so we need to do 2 steps. First thing you got to ask yourself is, who is it easier to break up, 3 and the x or this negative 1? See how close these guys are together? This guy's the third wheel, so we're going to get rid of him first. What's the opposite of minus 1? That's right, it's plus 1. Here's our little line again. Okay, whatever we do to the one side, we have to do to the other. Plus 1. All right, let's see what we've got left. We have minus 1 and plus 1. Those guys cancel each other out, so we have 3x equals 8 plus 1 equals 9. All right, now we got to do the opposite. 3 and an x, what's their relationship status? Look at that. The only thing that 3 and x can hide between them is a little tiny dot, because they are multiplying. So we are going to divide by whatever that number is. 3. Divide by 3. Okay, 3 divided by 3 is just a great big 1. So we're going to cross these guys out because we're going to end up with 1x. We don't even have to write that 1. Whoops, you guys can't see. Sorry. So we have 1x equals, what's 9 divided by 3? Punch it into my handy dandy calculator and I get 3. So that is my final answer. But I still have to check. So I'm going to put it back into the original problem. So here we go. 3x minus 1 equals 8. Okay? X equals 3. So I'm going to substitute that 3 in there. Okay? I'm just going to erase that, put my 3 here in parentheses. Okay, PEMDAS, what do I do first? Am I going to multiply first or subtract first? I'm going to multiply. 3 times 3 is 9. Now I have 9 minus 1 equals 8. What's 9 minus 1? It's 8. 8 equals 8. Those guys check out. So now I know my answer is correctamundo. All right, let's go to the next one. Don't forget to have your check in there, guys. It's going to cost you points if you don't do it. All right, number 2 is a negative plus a negative equals a positive. Is that true? Nope, it's not true. Now you might be like, what? How can that be false? I'm so sure that that's true. Well, it would be true if we were multiplying. A negative times a negative is a positive. But we're not multiplying, we're adding. And because this is plus, it is a false statement. All right, number 3. Ooh, it's not erasing very nicely today, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, number 3 says we have 0.93. And the instructions say we need to write it as a percent. So here's what we're going to do. Percent means we're going to move the decimal that way. We're going to move it how many times? 2 times. 1, 2. The answer is 93%. Don't forget the percent sign. Do not put it up here. It doesn't go there. It goes here. 93%. Dollar signs go in the front. Percent signs go in the back. All right. Let's try that one more time the other way. Now it wants us to write this number as a decimal. We have 3%. Okay, now remember, we have to move the decimal point. When you can't see a decimal point, then that means it's hiding right there. How many times do we move it? Twice. Which way do we move it? We moved it that way last time, so this way we have to move it that way. 1, 2 times. Look at this big space right here. What goes here? We have to put a 0 to fill in that space. So our answer is 0.0. Oops. I can't believe I did that. That's not smart. 0.03. That's our answer. Okay. All right. Let's go on to the next one. All right, now we need to round this big number. We have 4,568.2478. Good Lord. 4,568 and 2,478 thousandths. 10 thousandths? Tens, hundreds, thousands. 10 thousandths. Holy moly. Okay, now we want to round to the nearest hundredth. So where's the hundredth place? This is the hundreds place. Tens place, hundredths place. This is what we're looking at. So we're going to put our box around the 4. And the 4 is bad at decision making. So the 4 is going to go to his next door neighbor and say, yo, 7, I don't know what to do. Should I go up or stay the same? What does the 7 say? 5 or more, let it soar. 4 or less, let it rest. 7's more than 5, so 7 tells the 4, dude, you need to go up. So we're going to write down our number, keeping everything the same till we get to the box. This number is going to go up to a 5. Okay? And the numbers after it, they turn into zeros. But because they're after the decimal point, we can just take these zeros and we can just leave them right off if we want to. If you want to leave them there, that's okay. It doesn't hurt anybody. That's totally up to you. But this is our final answer. All right, guys. Last one. Last one. Here we go. Combining like terms. 3x minus 6 plus 4x plus 10. You guys, this is like the very first thing we ever did in math class. Okay, now if I was going to write this all out, how many x's would this be? There'd be like 3 of them, right? And how many x's would be here? There's like 4 of them. Okay, does this have any x's? No. Does this have any x's? No. These guys sit together. These guys don't. So we're going to put these guys together. What's 3 plus 4? 3 plus 4 is 7. 7x. Okay, now let's look at what we have left. This guy has no letters. This guy has no letters. That means these guys can sit at the same table. So what's negative 6 plus 10? Oh man, you guys, I'm not good at math, so we are going to use my calculator. Okay? That's not the answer. Let's try that again. So we have negative 6 plus 10. 4. That is the correct answer. Now, wait, real quick. Is that a positive 4 or a negative 4? It's not a negative 4. It's a positive 4. You have to put the positive sign in there, okay? Because this makes no sense. You can't just say 7x4. That makes no sense, okay? You have to put the plus sign in there. 7x, oops, doing it again, I'm sorry. 7x plus 4. That's our final answer. All right, that's all we have left on the final review. So, if you are not comfortable with this, please go back, work through these, come up, ask me, ask Ms. Heinrich. We are here to help you. We want you to do well, okay? All right. Thanks for listening.